Now, I want to ask you a question, and I want you to answer it not through the lens of a New York Giants player, because I think you've already kind of disclosed how you feel about Jackson Dart. But do you think Jackson Dart is a superstar and a future quarterback? Like, we don't need to look. No, this is it. He's the guy. Do you think that?
My mind's made up. How are we going to build this team around him? What does he want? What does he need to make a push? That's our guy. We got our guy. He has shown over and over that it's not a fluke. And you found your guy when they make an errant throw, and you can't even get mad at him. I remember when I was younger, and I watched Victor Cruz destroy the Seahawks all game, and then he did a play where he was doing a little bit too much, and it resulted in an interception. I couldn't get mad at Cruz because he wowed out all game. When Jackson Dart threw that interception, as annoying as it was, I'm not blaming this L on him. I wish it didn't happen, of course, but I feel like he was also the reason we was in this game. Well, less of a quarterback. Some of the throws he's made look like some Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen type shit. We got that kind of dog back there, and
we do.
And that's who I want. I don't want another quarterback. I remember, I got a lot of friends who are in the Arch Manning sweepstakes, and I let them know Jackson Dart's going to be our guy, and I rolled with him due to the fact that he had that NY on his helmet. Now, I happily roll. I don't want Arch Manning. I don't want another quarterback. I want Jackson Dart. How you feel about it?
I feel the same way. I think it took a minute for me to buy in, but it happened pretty quickly. First of all, to start against a team that was slated to be a contender for the AFC Championship game and possibly the Super Bowl with the Los Angeles Chargers, and to play as well as he did, I was like, okay. Even though he didn't play as well as he needed to against the Saints, like I said, I still think we just gave that game away. And then again, to beat the Eagles, not just beat them, like it was belt to ass. It was, in fact, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say right now, I think the Giants are gonna throat stomp the Eagles this Sunday in Philly while they're wearing their Kelly green and welcome Brandon Graham back to the NFL. I'm gonna say that today. I have so much confidence about a 2-5 team that I can't even it doesn't align properly, right? Like logically, why should you feel as confidently as you feel about a 2-5 team who's missing their two top receivers? Why should you feel? But I do, and that's because of the energy that Jackson Dart, Cam Scatterboo, and Abdul Carter has brought to this team. In spite of some poor coaching decisions that have been made by our defensive coordinator, who I think, and this was talked about in a different podcast, but I think we have like I'm sorry, Shane Bowen has a CL55 AMG in the driveway, and he driving it 30 miles an hour in a 55 with our defense.